validation from nobody. Let's stop thinking we need validation from people, because me, y'all, I'm not gonna cap. I used to honestly feel like I need validation from people, and you know, I don't. Like, I don't. It feels good, yeah, to have validation from other people. Like, oh, Karis, you're doing a great job. Oh, Karis, I love how you do that. Like, it feels great. Don't get me wrong, it feels great. And I feel like that's why I liked it so much, because it just felt good. Like, yeah, like, I'm doing a good job. It felt good. But in true reality, like, if you know you're doing a good job, you know you're doing your best, that's it. Like, you don't need validation from nobody. Let's stop thinking we need validation from people, because me, y'all, I'm not gonna cap. I used to honestly feel like I need validation from people, and you know, I don't. Like, I don't. It feels good, yeah, to have validation from other people. Like, oh, Karis, you're doing a great job. Oh, Karis, I love how you do that. Like, it feels great. Don't get me wrong, it feels great. And I feel like that's why I liked it so much, because it just felt good. Like, yeah, like, I'm doing a good job. It felt good. But in true reality, like, if you know you're doing a good job, you know you're doing your best, that's it. Like, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I am Karis, and as you can tell, you know, we're in the same background. It's gonna be a sit down talk video. But before I get into the video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe on my videos. It helps me out a lot. Like, comment down. I would love to see what type of videos I want to see from me next. Thank you so much, guys, and thanks for subscribing, thanks for commenting, thanks for all the support. I really appreciate it so much. And let's get into this video. So today, guys, I really want to talk about what it means to be that girl. Like, what it means to be that girl and how to become that girl. Because to me, being that girl, like, doesn't mean, oh, I have all the bags, I have all the money, I got the best body. That's not what it means to me. To me, it means like what your inner self is. Like, are you confident? Are you really in your bag like that? Like, not just having all the money, but like, are you really like in your bag? Are you making boss moves? Like, are you kept up? Is your mental okay? Like, is your well-being okay? Like, all these things come into effect for me. Like, it's not all materialistic. It's very much about, like, do you, like, if you know you're really that girl. Because, like, a lot of people say they're that girl, they're this, they're that girl, they're a baddie, whatever, like, whatever your name, whatever your lingo is. I say that girl. But a lot of people say that they're that girl, but they're really not that girl. Like, you can't be that girl but be at home talking about your insecurities, or be looking in the mirror like you're not that girl, or just be doubting yourself. Like, you cannot doubt yourself. As that girl, you cannot be doubting yourself. Like, that's the main thing. Like, if you're that girl, you really have to be that girl. I need to be able to feel that energy. When you walk into a room, I need to be able to feel that girl energy, okay? Like, I don't want people saying I'm that girl, then I walk into a room, or we all in a room. It's like a lot of females, and like, people is just being sting, people being mad, like, because we all that girl. Like, it doesn't have to be just one girl, that girl. Like, we all have the power to be that girl. So I really want to get down to what being that girl really means, and what it truly should mean, other than just like materialistic things. So y'all already know, my thing came out. Y'all already know I got my hefty dusty pink iPad, okay? So you know I'm gonna be looking down, making sure I stay on track, guys. Okay. So the first part of being that girl to me, like I said in the beginning, are you confident? Do you love yourself? Do you have a good head on your shoulders? Like, we need to be confident, we need to love ourselves, and we need to really know that about ourselves before we can say we're that girl. Like, I've already made videos about both of these things, how to love yourself and how to be confident. We need to be confident, and we need to love ourselves as that girl. Like, there's a lot of people who don't love themselves, and a lot of people who's not confident in themselves, and you have to remember to be confident in yourself. Like, I don't care what anybody has told you in the past. You are beautiful. You are that girl. I'm gonna tell you, y'all all, whoever watching this video, y'all are all that girl. Y'all all have the power to become that girl. So don't let anybody tell you that you're not pretty, that you're not good enough, that you can't be that girl, oh, that you're nobody. Don't let nobody tell you that, because you are, okay? I told you, so you are. So please be confident. Please love yourself, guys. Like, please love yourself. Authentically love yourself. Like, because there was a time where I thought I loved myself, And I did not. Like, I did not love myself like I thought I did. Right now, 2023, this whole year, I have been genuinely loving myself. And let me tell you something. When you love yourself, you really become that girl. Like, for real. Because when you love yourself, you won't take no ish from nobody. From no man, from no female, from nobody, from no job. Because you know your worth and you know who you are. So, those two things are a must. Please, get that in check. Another reason why, like, I really want to talk about, like, being that girl and what it means is because to me it also means that you are the best version of yourself. We cannot be saying that we are that girl, we are a baddie, we are a hot girl, whatever y'all want to say, whatever is your lingo, like I said before. We cannot be saying that we are this type of girl if we are not showing the best version of ourselves. Okay, like, do you hear me? You cannot be that girl with a bad attitude. Your health is bad. Like, you cannot be that girl when you got a bad attitude. Point blank here. I want to focus on the attitude part. You cannot be that girl when you have a bad attitude and you don't know how to communicate with other people and like you feel threatened by other females. You can't be that girl. We all are that girl, okay? Or actively trying to be that girl. So we do not have to fight or act jealous or like act like there's a problem because there's another girl that's like pretty and on your level and you feeling threatened. No. Let's stop feeling threatened by other females. Let's stop doing that. Like, let's be that girl together. Point blank period. I'm tired of people being jealous of another female because this, that, and the third, or another female being jealous because this girl, because of that. Like, no. Like, I'm tired of that. So make sure that we are definitely trying to be the best versions and working on being the best versions of ourselves because everybody has things they can be working on, y'all. Like, everybody has things they can be working on. Like, for instance, me, I do have a bad attitude. Like, I do have a bad attitude. And it's not necessarily towards, like, other females or anything like that. It's just that when I don't get my way, like, I have a bad attitude when I don't get my way. I'm spoiled. I was raised spoiled. Got everything I wanted as a kid, you know. Only child syndrome, as they say. So, yeah, I'm working on that. And I'm working on, like, just being patient, giving people patience, giving them grace because I want everything done now, when the real world doesn't work like that. So, I have to brace myself and, yeah. So, basically, just to sum it up, like, being that girl to me means that you are actively trying to be the best version of yourself, that you don't have no bad attitude. Like, you cannot be that girl with a bad attitude. Let's be kind to everybody, you guys, because even when you're like mean, like when you're mean, it's just like, it's just not, like, it's not attractive. It's not giving like you're a girl's. It's just giving you're your own girl. Like, that's what it's giving. And really, I don't like mean girls. I don't like bullying. Like, I don't like it. So let's love everybody, you know, let's give everybody a clean slate. You don't have to hee-hee-kee-kee with everybody, but let's just try and give everybody a fair chance, okay? And if you don't like somebody, let's be cordial. Let's act grown. Like, we're all grown here. We're not doing no high school drama. We're not doing all of that. So let's make sure that we're all, you know, cordial and whatever. For me, being that girl, it's just your inside. Like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Are you working on yourself? Do you go to the gym? Like, that's what being that girl to me is. Like, making sure that your inside is good. Like, you're mentally okay, you're happy, you read your Bible, or you be praying to God. Like, make sure that you're okay, like, by yourself first. Like, that's really what being that girl means to me. Like, just make sure that you're healing your insides, that you're taking every day, you're trying to be a better person, a better human being. Like, that's the main thing. That's all I can say. Like, that's the main thing. Make sure y'all are honestly every day trying to be a better person in your life. Because with you actively trying to be a better person in your life, it's going to help you become that girl. Like that. And like I said in the beginning, you don't need all the money in the world to be that girl. Please stop thinking you need money, you need a Birkin, honey. You don't need a Birkin, honey. All you need is a nice little bag. All you need let me stop playing. All you need is a nice head on your shoulders. That's all you need. Like, that's all you need. The rest will come. Like, if you start now and you start actively trying to better yourself as a person, you know, everything else will fall into place, y'all. Like, everything's gonna fall into place. So don't even worry about it. Like, if you're comfortable with yourself in your own skin and you don't need any validation, that was another topic I want to get to. You don't need validation from nobody. Let's stop thinking we need validation from people. Because me, y'all, I'm not gonna cap. I used to honestly feel like I need validation from people. And, you know, I don't. Like, I don't. It feels good, yeah, to have validation from other people. Like, oh, Karis, you're doing a great job. Oh, Karis, I love how you do that. Like, it feels great. Don't get me wrong, it feels great. And I feel like that's why I liked it so much, because it just felt good. Like, yeah, like, I'm doing a good job. It felt good. But in true reality, like, if you know you're doing a good job, you know you're doing your best, that's it. Like, nobody needs to sit here and say, oh, you're doing good. Oh, yeah, Karis, I see you doing that. Nobody needs to say that to me, because I already know. Like, I already know. And no, I'm not being cocky. Whenever somebody tells me if I'm doing a good job or not, I always say thank you so much. You know, I'm very content. I'm not cocky. But one thing I will say is that stop thinking you need validation from other people, because you do not. You do not need validation. You know who you are. You know what you did. And honey, you worked it. Period. We don't need nobody to tell us that we worked it. We know we worked it. Moving on. Back to what I was saying though. If you know who you are and you know that you're confident, you love yourself, you gotta get head on your shoulders, you self-respect, like you respect yourself as a woman, and like you're on your stuff, like you're really on top of the game, honey, congratulations. You are that girl. You are that girl. Period. But now what I really wanted to talk to y'all about is how to become that girl, like how to become all these things I just said, you know? So the first thing I want to say is, like I said, be a better person, work on yourself, y'all. Like, recognize these problems that y'all have. Be real with yourself. Please don't try and fake like you don't have any problems. I hate people that act like they're just perfect. And well, let me not say I hate. I don't necessarily agree with people who say they have no problems, who say they're always okay. Like, everybody has a life. Everybody lives in the real world. And let me tell you something, honey. Life has been lifing for your girl. I don't know about y'all, but life has been lifing for me. There's a lot of ups and downs that I had to go through, and had to like really like accommodate myself. Like, okay, how am I gonna react towards this? Am I gonna react like this way or this way? And like, for me, the hardest thing has been for me, like with myself, is reacting the correct way. Because like I said, I do have an attitude problem. So when things are brought to me and I don't necessarily agree with them, I am not the best when it comes to it. Like, I have to really like, instead of just like popping off and being like, oh no, like that's not how this, because I hate saying it, but I'm kind of a perfectionist, like low-key. If stuff is not done the correct way, I might have a little teensy-beensy problem, about a little problem. And like, my communication with it is kind of, you know, not the best. So I am working on that. And like, I'm not mean, you know, I'm not mean, but like, it's just certain things get under my skin, and I have to communicate the problem a better way than just snapping on people being like, oh, well, I don't know how you did that, you know, because I'm very direct. I've been told like I'm very direct, and like, I don't mean to come off rude or anything, but like, sometimes I do be saying what's on the top of my mind, and I need to work on, you know, thinking before I speak. So yeah, so just really work on yourself and really recognize those issues that you may have. Like, because before I really didn't think I had any problems like that, but like then I asked my friend, like I asked one of my closest friends, and I was like, well, like, what problems do you think what things do you think I could work on? It's just like communication, you know, just like being aware and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, yeah, like, and then I asked my mom. Y'all know the mama was like, if you ask your mama, you know your mama gonna give you a whole list. Okay, so after I had those conversations, I really had my work cut out for me, and I did actively try to like become a better person and work on it, because I am young, and honey, the younger that you work on your problems, the better, because then you won't grow and stubborn and then be so old and then you don't want to change. So work on it today, okay? So the next thing that I have is self-respect. I did mention this earlier in the video, but please, ladies, have self-respect for yourself. Do not be allowing no man to treat you any kind of way. Do not just be roaming these streets like, do not just be roaming these streets like, how can I put this? Don't just be roaming these streets like you don't care about yourself. Like, please act like you care about yourself. Please act like you care about yourself. Like, let's monitor what we put in our bodies. Like, all this fat food, all this fast food is not good for us. Ladies, please just have self-respect. Like, remember that your body is your temple, and like, women, like, as a woman, like, you should really, like, have self-respect for yourself. Like, don't allow people to talk to you, like, any type of way. Please don't allow nobody to try you, honey. Don't allow nobody to try you, okay? I'm gonna be honest. Don't allow nobody to try you. Y'all, please do not allow anybody to try you, okay? In the past, I feel like I have, like, allowed people to kind of, like, play with me and, like, try me on different things. And, you know, I've always been, you know, aka the nice girl, you know what I'm saying? And I have no problem with being a nice girl. I'm a very nice girl. I don't cause drama. I don't really get into people's business like that. I try and stay in my own lane, focus on myself. But in high school, like, back in the day, I would say, I feel like I did let people walk over me and kind of try me a little bit, and I feel like I should have, you know, more held my ground and, like, really check the people that was doing that, honestly. But you know, I didn't want no problems. I was like, you know, I don't want no problems. You know, I just, you know, want to go with the flow. I want to be everybody's friend. You know, that's fine. But, like, looking back now, I feel like I could have, like, you know, kind of held my ground a little bit better. But, you know, going forward, you know, you live and you learn, and honey, definitely nobody will be checking me in the future, okay? And if they do want to check me, honey, we can have a nice chat. We can have a nice grown adult chat about it. And, you know, I can tell you how I feel and you can tell me how I feel. But for you to just say, oh, and me just going with the flow, off what you say, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that, okay? So please have self-respect for yourself, ladies. Do not let nobody try you. Please don't have these men just doing any and everything that they want to with you, okay? You make the rules, not them. Remember that. You hold the key. You got the key, okay? You got the prize. You're the prize, period. Not saying that my men are not the prize, but right now we're talking about the ladies. So y'all are the prize, period. Never forget that. Y'all are beautiful, and please don't let these men treat you any type of way, because you can find your king, okay? So don't worry about it, period. So the next thing that I want to talk on about being that girl, how to become that girl, is hygiene. I feel like I talk about hygiene in, like, all my sit down videos, because it's just a crucial part. Like, ladies, make sure that we are spending time on us. Like, when you get in the shower, don't just do a quick 1-2 unless you rushing. Like, if you rushing, girl, I get it, because sometimes I have had to do my fair share of quick 1-2, hop in that shower, get the soap, you know, just start rubbing, then the washing down. Like, I've had my fair share, don't worry about it. But, like, I really, like, love the shower. Like, 9 times out of 10, like, whenever I have, like, a busy week or, like, a busy day, the only peaceful, quiet time and, like, time for me that I get is when I step into the shower. And y'all, like, when you're stressed out and you just really step into that hot shower and feel that water around your body, it's like the best thing in the world. Your feet hurt, but you get into that water. It's the best feeling in the world. And I really value my shower time, you guys. I really do. Like, I like, no other time, no other years in my life that I value showering this much. I mean, you know, you got shower, not gonna count. Like, it makes me clean, cool. But now, like, this year, y'all, I really value my shower time. Like, I really value it. Like, I use my Dove first, and then I'll go to the store, you know, get some other body washes that might smell good. So I do my Dove first, you know, I'm in the shower, I do my Dove body wash, you know. Then I'll go in with my, I don't know, let's say my vanilla body wash, just be rubbing that on me, you know, then wash it off. Then I go with my exfoliator. Like, I make my shower time fun. I make it for me. Like, I exfoliate, and the exfoliation is so nice. I try new products in the shower. Like, guys, just really, like, showering, oh, I love it. Like, it's not just make me smell good, but it also makes me feel good. It takes stress off my body. Like, it's so nice. So, like, guys, basically what I'm trying to say is make sure you putting time on you. Like, make sure you're spending that time that you need to be clean, to be hygienic, and all that. Because sometimes we do rush. Sometimes we only have time for just a little lotion, you know, on the main places we have to work out. Okay, and that's fine. But make sure that you're still having that time for yourself and to get clean. Like, shower. Do a little extra in the shower. Like, it's fine. Spend a little extra 5-10 minutes. It's okay, girl. We got the money for the water bill. Don't worry. We got the money. Fine. It's okay. Extra little 5-10 minutes for one day ain't gonna kill you. Like, you got that. You got that. Okay? The next thing I want to touch on is, like, lotions. Like, make sure that we are using, like, lotion. Make sure that we are using lotions. Okay? Like, just make sure that you're lotioning, you're hydrating your body, because, 9 Not gonna count, for a long time in the back in the day, like I didn't use lotion because, you know, like I'm light skinned, so like the ash ain't really show on me, especially in the winter time, honey. The ash really didn't. I had pants on, ain't nobody checking for my legs, but really y'all wanna use lotion because lotion definitely helps your skin. Like when I started actually using lotion like on an everyday type of basis, my skin definitely changed. Like I was glowing more, my body was soft more, I wasn't itching bad, because I used to itch real bad on my legs because it's just, they would be so dry because I didn't lotion them like I was supposed to lotion them. Then I actually started lotioning them every day on a daily basis, and it felt so good, y'all. Like so good. So make sure you get you a great lotion for hydration. Right now I'm using the Nivea Vanilla. I got it from Target. And it really does the job. Like it really moisturizes me for the lotion, y'all. Like I can get into the lotion, but like we don't have time for this. I'm not gonna get into the whole lotion, how it feels, but baby, just know one pump, baby, soak right into my skin. It's amazing. Go get it from Target, okay? Go get it from Target. Don't worry, go get it from Target. But just make sure our hygiene is on point, you know. Just hygiene, y'all. Hygiene, lotion, mouthwash, brushing your teeth, hair, whatever. Make sure it's on point. Just make sure you're on point as a woman. Dressing, you know, make sure you're dressing, you look put together. Please don't roll out the bed and just put anything on. Yes, some days you can roll out the bed and put something on. If you're not feeling it, that's fine. We all have our days, but for the most part, let's make sure that we're actively trying to look good on a daily basis and just trying our best to look good, because when you look good, you feel good. Everybody knows that. When you look good, you feel good. So let's try to actively look good so we can feel so much better and feel like that girl. You can't be rolling out the bed, putting some slacks on and telling me you feel like that girl. Don't lie. Don't sit here and lie to me telling me you with them joggers and that hood you feel like that girl. Don't. Let's make sure that we're getting our hair done. No, you don't have to get a wig or a weave or whatever. You don't have to do anything extravagant. If you want to, baby, go ahead, honey, because you're killing the wig, you're killing the weave, whatever. Do what you need to do, because even I like to put a little weave in my head at times. But let me tell you something, that weave is kind of expensive. That weave is kind of expensive, okay? So, you know, I just go ahead and wash my hair every week, do a nice little style, and I got my clipping or whatever, you know, just a cute little style. Like, let's switch it up, like, because I used to wear my slick back ponytails a lot, and I just started getting tired of them. So now I'm trying to like experiment with different hairstyles, you know, experiment with different hair products, you know, see what works best for my hair type. So let's just make sure that we're like on our hair, because sometimes like for my hair, I'm not gonna care, sometimes I get lazy and I just want to pull it back in the same old slick back patty whack, especially because I work out a lot. So but y'all, let's actively try to like put effort into our hairstyles, because really when you like really have a cute hairstyle, it just really like makes you look 100% better. My boyfriend has told me, by the way, like I had these little buns in, these two buns in one night. He's like, you just look so good. You just look so good. I'm like, boy, boo. I'm like, boy, please, okay? So let's just make sure that we're doing that. I also want to touch on nails. Like, I don't have my nails done. I really want my nails done, guys, because like I miss having my nails done. I just get my nails done all the time, but like I haven't in a while. And honestly, the reason why I don't have my nails done is usually it's because of my job, honestly, because I use my hands a lot at my job. But like, if you have nails, let's make sure that we're getting our filling every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Because that gap gets big and the nails just don't look like it, you know, look like they should anymore. So if you're gonna get nails, let's make sure that we're keeping up on the upkeep of the nails. And yeah, that was just the last thing for hygiene and like keeping yourself up. Basically, just keep yourself up, make sure that you look presentable, and yeah. So the next thing that I want to talk about on how to become that girl is be healthier. Please, ladies, let's get into a habit of like being healthier. Let's try and eat better. Let's try and go to the gym more. Let's try and take our vitamins. Let's try and go to the doctor, you know, just to check out. Do your self checkup. Like, we need to be checked up every year, okay? You're supposed to get a self checkup every year. Go to the dentist 2 times a year. Every 6 months, you go to the dentist, get your teeth cleaned. Like, these are things that we need. Like, please don't try and skip out on your doctor's appointments or your dentist appointments. Those are crucial. Even though you're young and fine and you look like wine, whatever, like even though we're young and fine, we still need to keep up with our bodies and make sure we can keep our youthfulness, okay? The gym, y'all know I can go like on and on about the gym and how good the gym is, but honestly, y'all, please just try going to the gym 3 days a week. Walk on a treadmill for an incline walk, probably about like 20-25 minutes to 30 minutes. y'all will feel great. Like, go to the gym, be healthier, eat right, go to your doctor's appointment, keep up with yourself, y'all. Like, just be healthier, try to watch what you're eating, try to make sure you're not eating so much fast food. I used to eat fast food a lot because I didn't like to cook. Now I cook all the time, baby. Get you an air fryer, baby. Get you an air fryer and go on TikTok and look at air fryer recipes. You'll never go back, y'all. Literally, I made some salmon last night. It took me only 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes for salmon, like. And it was chef kiss. It was so good. So just make sure that we are really keeping up with ourselves and our doctor's appointments and being healthier as a person, like, please, because you can't be that girl with bad health. I'm gonna be honest, you cannot. You just cannot. And the last thing that I want to say for this video on how to become that girl. Okay, I wrote this down, so if I'm reading from it, like, don't get at me, because I'm making sure I give you the right thing. So it basically just says, I wrote down, I said, be yourself, guys. Never try to be somebody else to become that girl, okay? Like I said in the beginning of this video, we all have the power to become that girl. You don't need to be like these Instagram influencers. You can be your own influencer. You can be whatever you want. Whoever you look up to as being that girl, it's like, oh, wow, she's really that girl. Okay, give her props, but don't necessarily have to be that person, but you can be that. Like, if you want to be an Instagram influencer, stop always going on Instagram like, oh, she's so pretty, oh, she's so pretty. Like, give them their props, yes, but also tell yourself that you could be that. I could be that. If you want to be a YouTuber, if you're looking at me like, oh, she's so pretty, you can be me. You can be that. Like, you can do what I'm doing. You can turn on your camera and start recording and make a YouTube channel today. You can do whatever you want to do. So please don't let anybody tell you, or don't think in your mind that, oh, I'm too ugly, or I can never be that. Like, no, you guys can be anything y'all want to be in this life, okay? Please don't let nobody tell you cannot. Don't change yourself. That's the main thing. Don't change yourself to try and be nobody else. You are you for a reason, and please, like, understand that. Please understand that you are yourself for a reason. And that's how you become that girl. That's what being that girl means, guys. I hope you guys love this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Please use the tips I put in this video. Please do not try and be nobody else. Please really work on your inner self. Like, it's not always about the exterior all the time. It's always about the inside. In my opinion, being that girl is about your inside. So please, guys, try to implement some of these habits into your daily life. And that's the end of this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace. Love you guys.